Hi guys, welcome back to basically my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna do a book review once again. This time I'm gonna do Divergent by Veronica Roth. I read this book a couple of weeks ago. I'm basically doing a review now because I'm a little hesitant on giving this review because I'm not sure. I debated a long time what I'm gonna give, and basically finally I guess I'm like, well, I'm not going anywhere or getting anywhere, so I'm basically gonna review it now. To begin with, I'm gonna basically go film this video basically almost from scratch because I haven't basically fully written my review yet. It's still on my note, so probably gonna look down a little or so, probably a lot, for this review. But let's get started because I'm wasting time. First of all, of course, this book had one basically favorite book on Goodreads. Yeah, so it should be good, which I found to an extent kind of true, kind of false, I guess, personally. Don't attack me if you love the book. But this book, the good thing, the world building was amazing. Amazing. This whole concept is just purely brilliant. I have to say, Veronica, you are brilliant in that sense. Um, and I love, I guess, there were so many unexpected things in this novel that there were moments I was like, really, that was completely different from what I thought, and it was brilliant in that sense that it shocked me so many times, and I love that. Let's see, yes, looking down again, there were moments, of course, as well that there were scenes that made me shiver so much because it was so kind of, it just took my breath away. Like, you know, the type of writing that was so good that it just basically transport you into the novel kind of thing. And it definitely did that. I basically totally shivered. I was on the bus listening to the audiobook. I just completely shivered and totally probably gasped, but I'm not sure. Hopefully I didn't, because that'd be really awkward. Her writing skill is just brilliant. Um, and I think that a lot of characters that are meant to be evil are written really well, like very completely full package well kind of thing that I completely hated them. I was like, go Trish, beat their ass, I swore, but beat them because I just completely hated them, and I'm gonna insert a comparison with Legend of Korra. If you watch that, you will know. If you don't, I'm so sorry. A lot of times I feel like I'm saying that I hate you how I hate Tarlock. Basically, that's what I've been saying and screaming in my head when I basically read the book. Another good thing is that this novel is very different from nowadays dystopian, whereas nowadays they basically head into the novel and say, "Oh, I found out the society is bad. I'm gonna destroy them. I'm gonna fight them and fight them." This novel didn't start out like that. It almost kind of seemed almost like not the Hunger Game dystopian. I'm not saying that, but like Hunger Games saying how there's training and then actual the game itself. It seemed kind of like that. There was training and there's fighting the bad guys. So basically that was how I felt. There were moments that there were sweet little cute romances, and that was definitely deserving to get into the Notebook. There were quite, I think, a few scenes I felt like, oh, that is so the Notebook. Um, I guess I don't know how I feel about them because I do like romantic scenes and hate them at the same time, so it's really weird person. So I don't know how I felt about these romantic scenes. There were scenes that are like, okay, if I can picture two other character in that scene, then I suppose that's good. That's sweet and cute, but Trish and Four, I'm sorry, which I'll get to which I'll discuss later about those two, but the romantic scenes were okay. Let's see, la la la. Oh yes, getting back to foreign Triss now. Sorry, I'm looking down my notes so much, but foreign Triss, I didn't feel the connection. I'm sorry, I did not feel the love at all. It felt just really not lovey-dovey, which I guess it could be a good thing because I don't really like those steamy, slimy, disgusting love scene that a lot of YA novels have. And I was like, I love you, I can't leave you, kind of thing. It was slow and, I guess, little. I suppose, but I just didn't feel the connection between them. I don't ship them. They aren't my OTP. So I didn't feel the love connection between them. Oops, there's something popping up. Sorry, but I guess a comparison once again for Legend of Korra, is that I don't know. Triss is very like Korra-ish, so she's really dominant. She's very strong, which I really did love her and hate her at the same time. Not hate her, love her and dislike her at the same time. There were moments that where like she totally kicked butts. I'm like cheering for her all the way. I'm like, go girl, go, go, go. And there were moments where I just didn't feel for her all the time. I don't know how to explain this, but basically that's it. And another comparison to Legend of Korra, like saying, like I said, Korra, or should I say Triss, they're kind of interchangeably for me. There's also a character called Albert, which L, I guess they call L, is very Bolin-like. He's very cute and not gonna spoil anything, but basically, yeah, very Bolin-like. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just controlling myself. Basically, almost finished. One last thing I'm gonna say, but it's a little weird. Is there was a scene. I'm not sure if I say this, but there's a scene where Forrest is like half naked with his shirt off, supposedly gorgeous, but I don't feel it. Triss is just walking around him, like staring at him or something. I'm like, that is so weird. He's not like a freaking zoo animal that you just walk around and staring. Can you imagine that? Oh, I'm just gonna look at you walking around looking at you. That's just so weird to me. I really didn't. I'm like, that's just so weird. Basically that's it. Guess this book deserved for me. I mean, I did say a lot of good things, but I just didn't feel for the book a lot of time. I just feel like I'll just read this. But I just didn't connect with the book. So for that kind of reason, I didn't connect. I didn't find romance really great. The plot was good, but then in a sense that was kind of almost a little slow. For those kind of reason, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 fires. I'm sorry. But I just didn't feel this book. I wanted to feel you, Divergent. I did, but I just didn't. And quickly, I'm gonna say something about the audiobook because I did listen to the audiobook. I did really super duper love the audiobook. Emma, I believe, was the person who voiced Triss. She was amazing because her voice actually just like, I guess shouldn't say this, but like her voice sounded mature, not a mature saying 20-something-year-old, but mature that it's not squeaky like the Iron Face series or sorry, I'm pointing at the books. The Awakening by Kelly Armstrong, where the girl just sounded like a squeaky little thing that's like supposedly this big. I just couldn't stand those audiobooks, but I loved Emma voicing Triss because she sounded almost like a tomboy. The pitch was amazing to me, and I think biggest pet peeve for audiobooks is squeaky voice that sound like a 9-year-old, even though you're supposed to be like a teen. Or it just disgusts me. I can't stand it. So I really love the audiobook. So if you guys want to listen to the audiobook, I really recommend it. I did find that there was a person on Goodreads that find the audiobook not so great. That was, yeah. Anyway, but basically that's it. I know this is a long and I'm trying to cut this short. I'm so sorry. So basically that's it, my review, and I'm hoping that I'll post a post about this review soon on my blog. But see you guys next time. Bye.